Hey everybody, Miss Jade here with Neon Owl, and we're sitting down tonight at Ruby Skye, San Francisco with the legendary Darude. How's it going? It's good?
Okay. I was just kind of basking in the legendary, cool words and stuff. Usually, I thought legends are kind of dead or something.
Okay, so what's a better word?
I don't know. A DJ who's gonna rock the house tonight.
We'll take that.
Hopefully.
Alright, so anybody who's been listening to dance music knows exactly who you are. But for the people that maybe don't, new to the scene, where did the name Darude come from?
So very quickly, a long time ago, before I was a DJ or a producer, I studied with great bunch of people. We had this pre-party at one of my friend's house to go out that night, and I think I was pre-partying well, and there was this really great song that I liked at the time called Rude Boys by a Swedish singer, artist called Leila K, and I played it like 7 times in a row, and not as a DJ. I just put the needle in the beginning and listened to it again, and my buddy started teasing me, calling me Rude Boy because of that. And so eventually, I actually started using Rude Boy as my nickname online, like on the IRC chat, and even when I started making music. But then I didn't want to be a boy, and also Rude Boy is kind of like raga.
Right, I was gonna say people must go, well, I don't want to
like
this guy.
Yeah, like a white guy, and my music wasn't like raga, whatever, reggae kind of stuff. So it had to be shortened. So it became Darude, and then when my first single Sandstorm was about to be released, there was a guy called Sampo Handinen who designed the cover art for it. He was like, well, Darude looks better together, and it kind of sounded the same, and it got stuck, and it looked good.
That's pretty cool. So you mentioned Sandstorm. Everybody knows the song, loves the song, always wants to hear it. Be honest though, do you ever get tired of just having it in your set, or is it just one of those, this song made it so big? I love playing this song all the time.
I love playing the song every set, not all the time. But I mean, honestly, it's maybe this egotistical thing, or maybe combination of everything. Like when I play it, most of the time people react positively to it. So it's not a bad thing that I have to play it.
Right.
I'm happy to play it.
So I always wonder, when we hear your tracks, it's final, it sounds great, but what do you do when you're first starting to produce a track and you kind of get stuck, can't figure out which direction you want to go? How do you get through that?
I think everybody in the studio and creation world, whether it's music or whatever, they might get creative blocks and stuff. But I never get like down, or I'd never thought of think of creative blocks, because I always have admin stuff to do, or I always have sort of hard manual labor to do. So if today I sit in the studio and I'm like, whatever, I'm sick, hungover maybe,
somehow a drink landed close to you,
or whatever it is, and I don't feel like creating. I know that feeling, but it's not a it's not a big thing for me, because I have gigabytes of samples, I have thousands of like synth presets or whatever to go through, and every time I start going through them, add a little delay, add a little flanger, whatever, and all of a sudden it starts triggering me.
So when you're up there and everybody's listening to you, what is it that you want them to feel?
So my profession is the best in the world. So I make music and I get to try it out in front of a live audience. That's one thing. But the main thing, when you call somebody a DJ, they perform their music possibly, but other people's music. Every track in the world is my palette basically. So I can play whatever I want. And I do sometimes minor compromises in terms of if the crowd is not feeling deep and dark tonight, I can go a little lighter. If I can see that they can take a beating, I can go, a little more to that direction. I'll never play a track that I don't love. And so in that way, I want people to feel what I feel. I select tracks selfishly. I select tracks that I like. Yes, there's calculation and all that, like, you know, this track goes well with this one, and possibly when I play these in sequence, the crowd will like it. But it's all what I like to play. So I'm partying with the people.
That's awesome.
And that's what I want them to feel.
If you had to describe yourself in one word, what would it be? It's one word, okay? Just one.
Normal.
Okay, I'll take that. And what nicknames do your friends and family have for you?
When I was a kid, so my real name is Ville, V-I-L-L-E, and actually this is a really, really old thing, and if anybody from my childhood would see this, they would recognize it, but for whatever reason I would be called Viwe, and I even didn't have like a speech thing, like I didn't say Ville or Viwe or whatever, but I don't know why, I don't know where it came from, and I didn't think of it as like a mocking name, but we were.
And it kind of stuck.
Yeah.
What would be the one food you would eat for the rest of your life?
Think of a chicken fillet.
Okay.
Okay. And then slice it to whatever, like you slice chicken sometimes, small bits, and put a honey marinade on it.
Okay.
But it's a very particular honey marinade in Finland. Honey marinated chicken, but done by her from,
Nice.
Scratch.
All right. Well, I guess when I'm in Finland, I'm
And
going to
rice,
call
of
you
course.
because I'm going to want to take
All right.
some of that. So.
Yes.
All right. So at Neon Owl, we're focused on giving back to the community, and one of the charities that we work with is called Generosity. They help to build wells in third world countries.
Okay.
So for you, are there any causes that you're passionate about?
Right now, I've been flying Delta a lot in US, and everybody's pink at the moment, so it's the breast cancer thing.
yeah.
But there's somebody very close to me who is going through that right now, and I mean that's absolutely one of the things. So I have a 7-year-old, and anything wrong with kids, I mean, I'm pretty much getting teary right now just thinking about that. If my kid was sick in a really bad way, so even more so. If there's anything that I can help with kids, that would be it.
All right, well, I think that's about all the time we've got today. So before we go, is there anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Come see me live if you
It's worth
can. And today is the day here at Ruby Skye in San Francisco. But and also a lot of my stuff, my mix shows and stuff, is on my SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/Darude. You can go check them out there. Some of my original tracks, some of my remixes, and also in addition to that, I'm the most approachable person. Go to Facebook.com/Darude or Twitter.com/DarudeVille. I take care of those accounts myself.
Well, thank you so much. We definitely appreciate it, and can't wait to hear your set.
Right.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bye.